It's a good bet no fast gun in the Old West was ever faster than this. All due respect to Doc Holliday. The name of the game is Cowboy Fast Draw, as near as we can come in this day and age to a shootout at the OK Corral. And this shooting Nevada, a town they call an oasis, is the fastest gun alive. Or in the case of Madam K and the Oregon Ranger, aiming to win that title again. Meet the defending champs.
The first world champion that I won, I was 14 when I won it, the youngest to ever win a world champion.
And
at the end of the day, it's about how many times you hit the target faster than your opponent.
Simple as that, fast and accurate. In a duel, gunfighters stand shoulder to shoulder, trigger fingers itching. And while there are 6 shooters on the line, what you see here are 3 separate gunfights. Each duel is one-on-one. A shooter wins his duel when he beats his opponent on 3 shots. But even more crucial than the speed of the draw is getting the shot on target. The head gunslinger here goes by Quick Cal.
Every time you face somebody, fast misses don't mean a lot in Cowboy Fast Draw.
The fastest literally shoot from the hip.
It's the luck of the...
Take this duel between Oregon Ranger and a slower hand, name of Reno. The champ is missing, but he grabs the win.
Luckily, I don't do it very often, but because he was not missing.
Ranger dodges a bullet. The target for fast draw is unique to this sport, 17 inches in diameter with a starting light in the center. The target is coated in silver grease so shooters and judges know when a gunshot hits the mark.
This is one of our standard targets before it's greased. And so this is a Lexan lens here, 3/8 inch thick. Okay, so the wax, you can see the light, but the wax bullet won't shatter it.
Yes, Cal says a wax bullet firing from a .45 Colt at 800 feet per second.
This competition uses Cowboy Fast Draw cartridges. You have to be certified to load these. We don't let people load their own ammo in our sport because it's very important that the ammo stays super consistent amongst all competitors because thousandths of a second are everything here.
Line is ready. Shooters on the line. Shooters.
Electronics in the target sense each hit and record the time to 1,000th of a second. A fast shot from flash to finish takes about 1/3 of a second, and 1,000th can truly be the difference between winning and losing a duel.
At 15 feet, the distance, our regulation distance, if you're off just a 1 degree hip shooting, you're going to miss it. So it takes a lot of practice to be able to hit this target even half the time.
Shooters compete in round after round, all aiming to crown a champion. Each duel you lose, you get 1 X. 4 X's, and you're out.
3 X's, that's how this game works.
More to being a cowboy or cowgirl than drawing fast and shooting straight. There's living the cowboy way. That's next. There's more to Cowboy Fast Draw than drawing fast. You have to get the cowboy part right, too. That includes the right 6-gun.
Well,
the right cowboy couture. But it begins with just the right alias, your Old West cowboy name.
In the hole, Dealin' Dave and Curly Calhoun, Billy the Kid and Oregon Outlaw, Bones and Son of a Gun.
Yep, every cowboy and cowgirl, too, lives a little fantasy in the sport of fast draw. And Quick Cal knows the alias is part of the mystique. Her alias is more than a name. There's a bad guy brand if ever there was one. Bandit's alias is what this sport is about, stealing back a little time from our legendary past.
Romance of the Old West and stuff like that.
The Hollywood version of Days Gone By is also a part of Fast Draw's appeal. Why else would a grown man like Von Zipper dress up like there's a real piece of movie history, according to gunfighter Outlaw Ike? Silver spurs from the 1890s.
That individual that I bought them from.
Legend says the spurs once belonged to a real Mexican gunfighter.
Really, really proud.
Quick Gun likes his cowboy fast draw with authentic history too. Curly Calhoun prizes his 150-year-old Colt, but is dueling at this world championship with a 70-year-old Peacemaker.
A single action Colt 45 right here. And as you can see, he's got a nice little engraving to it, showing that that gun is empty. A little bit of embellishment. You would think that that would, lighten the gun up, make it a little faster. It doesn't. It just looks pretty.
Curly hears folks tell how he shouldn't shoot such a fine piece of firearms history, but he's got a ready answer for that.
Well, Sam Colt never did make a display model. Everything went right into the leather. So you know what? If they want to cry and complain about a gun that shouldn't be shot, maybe that's the wrong gun for them.
All the trappings of a cowboy life, equal parts grit and grace. This sport is about more than shooting fast. It's how you go about it, something they call the cowboy way.
Nothing, and that's the cowboy way.
Find the fastest gun alive, the Magnificent Seven are about to shoot off.
All kinds of fun with the gun this weekend. This is the World Championships at Cowboy Fast Draw, the fastest gun alive.
First up, the shootout for Junior Girls Champ, and it comes down to a duel between Ida Hay and 12-year-old Flying Cowgirl. Mom, Deadeye Daisy, is all nerves. Cowgirl's fast shot of .547 wins the girls' title, and tons of Cowgirl again.
Shooters, set.
Next up, the boys, and the finals pit Sheriff Rango and Tank. Both guns are blazing with times in the 3s, but Tank misses when it counts. Sheriff Rango is fastest junior alive.
Good job. Done it, kid. You done it.
Time now to find the fastest guns alive, the Magnificent Seven. The 7 fastest cowboys and cowgirls duel until one is standing.
It's their dream to be here on Cowboy Fast Draw's biggest stage.
The Liberace of Fast Draw is in.
Kind of a blur, and I just kept my head in the game, and one round after another, and all of a sudden here I am in the Mag 7. So deep breath.
Fastest female is Stormy Weather.
I'm super excited, and I'm gonna do my dangest to try and win this.
And an old friend of Shooting USA, the master gunfighter Cisco, makes it in. And so does 5-time champion Oregon Ranger.
I don't care what happens here. Everybody likes to win. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I mainly come here for the family.
One equipment change before the Magnificent Seven. New targets with balloons for some pop.
This is a real crowd pleaser because we're going to have a lot of people here watching the finals. They see instant reaction.
The stage for the championship is set. Time to shoot. Ladies first.
Let's go ahead and introduce our Magnificent 7 women.
Harley Quinn in the near lane is first woman out of the Magnificent Seven. Next, Lefty Lipscomb, far lane, outguns Gunpowder Puff. Lefty grabs 5th place. Puff takes 6th. The 4th fastest qualifier is Flying Cowgirl. Told you we'd see her again. She faces her mom, Deadeye Daisy, and Cowgirl wins the family duel.
I didn't beat her, so I never let her win. But yeah, she beat me. She's great.
3 shooters are left, and the next opponent is 3-time world champion Misbehavin'. But Flying Cowgirl is on a roll.
I never thought this game would come down to, are you faster than a 6th grader?
And the answer is no. The 12-year-old sits the veteran down. Misbehaving is third. Now, top qualifier Stormy Weather steps to the firing line. Former champ battles tiny rookie.
Shooters on the line. Shooters, set.
But a slip of the hammer ends Stormy's hopes.
That is 3 points round going to our new ladies world champion out of Michigan, Flying Cowgirl.
The youngest fast gun ever.
Wait! My turn!
Cowboy up, Von Zipper to the line, facing Run Fat Man Run. Fat Man isn't fast enough. He runs home in 7th. Next round is Von Zipper's last. Liberace lands in 6th. Sergeant Buck, lane 1, faces Deadeye Kid, and Deadeye hits the mark. The sergeant's miss puts him in 5th. Deadeye grabs 4th place, and High Strung shoots a 382, a tip of the hat for 3rd.
Holy cow, what a gunfight.
One magnificent duel left. Cisco, the master gunfighter and former champ, shooting it out with Oregon Ranger, who's won it all 5 times.
Are we going to have a 6-time champion, or is Master Gunfighter going to double this one up?
It comes down to one shot. A blistering 323 for Oregon Ranger. Now the fastest gun alive.
I was on the ropes and I came back. Cisco's a good shooter, tough competitor, and yeah.
To get this far and shoot with that kid, it doesn't get too much better than this, but that much better.
You've made it this far in the video, and for that, we thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and we'll keep the uploads coming.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set.
Howdy folks, my name's Dennis Robinson. I'm with the Thunderbird Fast Draw Club out of Langley. And we shooting Friday nights with the Langley Rod and Gun Club. And we're putting on here in Aldergrove Fairdays Athletic Park the World Fast Draw Championships. It started in 2008 as a Canadian Fast Draw Championship, and it worked its way on up until today we qualified for a World Championship.
Shooters on the line. Shooters, set.
And this shoot has been on a couple of TV shows, and it's been pictured all over the world, even written up in the China Daily.
Okay, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set.
We're having a World Fast Draw Association World Championship event here. Denny and Karen Robinson are the hosts. Thunderbird Fast Draw Club are the hosts. And it consists of all balloons. We shoot single action 45 revolvers, and the unburnt powder is what actually pops the balloon. We'll have 4 shooters on the line at once.
480 on 1, 342 on 2, no hit on 3, and a 359 on target. 4.
And our timers time each individual target at thousandths of a second. A lot of times the contest between two shooters will be won by 1,000th of a second. And people are here I'm from Idaho, USA. People here from California, all over the USA, all over Canada. It's one of our 5 big year-end events this year that we will be awarding year-end buckles for the order of finish.
Reload! Shooters on the line. Shooters, set.
Hey everybody, my name is John Wilson, but everybody calls me Trick Shot because when I come to a contest I bring my trick shooting guns and shoot targets out of the air with them. Okay, what I'm going to do in this trick shot is have a assistant throw a balloon. Now the trick to this that most people don't understand is once the object is in the air, I have to shoot at something that isn't there yet. So what I'm looking at is the balloon is coming this way. I have to track it and pull the trigger here because by the time I pull the trigger, the balloon has already moved in front of the gun and that's what pops it. Okay, what I'm going to do on this next shot, I'm going to throw up 2 balloons, hand thrown by myself. Then I have the gun in my hand, and I have to shoot one, and then cock the gun again to hit the second one. This makes it quite a bit more difficult. Okay. And you can see that second one hit right before it hit the ground. It was about this high off the ground because I had to get to the second one with my thumb, re-index my thumb on the gun. Makes it a lot more difficult.
Okay, here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set.
The winners of the 2016 World Open Index Championship. Thank you. So we hope to see you all on our trigger trail.
And that's about it.
Target number 1 with a 411.